Well, hello there, it's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com. I'm back with my purple gloves on. Yep, I'd switched to purple gloves to do a Marvel mixer. So this was the third highest voted video that people wanted me to make this week when I did my little survey. First was to do, actually everything's on the table here. The first was to do that crazy red Demon Slayer Pokemon mixed box, and this top first place card came from that box. So that's that red box where not all the cards have Pokemon on them, but there's an SE level that mixes Demon Slayer and Pokemon together. It's really weird, but yeah, crazy. But this is one of the top tier cards, and I mean, it looks awesome. So that's my first place card right now, and my second place card was the comes from the second place videos. This won the second number of votes, and it was to do the TFO3 Transformers set. So this is Kayou's latest Transformers set. This one just came out like a couple weeks ago, and this was the box promo. It's a BR of Optimus Prime, and you know, looking chibi and looking cool. So yeah, so that's my second place card. And then in third place on that survey was to do a Marvel mixer. And I think people probably intended that to be more Hero Battle stuff. So I put a little bit of Hero Battle on the table. But really, I want to open these. So I really want to open Loki cards. And so that was kind of a trick one there because I just wanted to open my my Loki cards. But I put some Hero Battle, some Camon, and some Annual on the table just so we have a mix of things to look at and it's not just Loki. Although I think these are going to be pretty awesome. These cards are from Upper Deck, and they're based on the first season of the television show. So the first season of the Loki TV show. You know, Tom Hiddleston and Owen Wilson. Really awesome, like just a funny show. It was a very well done television show, I thought. And yeah, the trading cards. I don't know. I wanted to get a whole hobby box of these, but the price never went down the way I was hoping it would. They still cost over $100, so I haven't been willing to do it. But what happened is I was at Target anyway, because I bought myself one of those Meta Quest 3s, so the third one. And I bought that at Target. I just went in there and bought it. I like being able to do that. For me, technology isn't really available unless I can do that. So when something's pre-order only or special order only, like I don't consider it really a mainstream tech yet. Whereas when you could just walk into a Target and buy a thing and walk out with it, that is mainstream tech. And so I'm pretty sure that MetaQuest definitely qualifies now as mainstream tech because you can just do that. And I did that, so it's totally possible. While I was there, because I'm me, I also bought some Loki trading cards. Okay, so this is what we're going to open today. Should be a lot of fun, I think. Why don't we pile these up and just jump right in and get right to it. Kind of explain what I've got on the table as we go. But for the most part, we'll just be looking at cards. No, nothing too serious here today. Why don't we start right here with Camon? So Camon is a strange company. They here's the set we're looking at here. Oh, sorry. Set we're looking at here. So these are all the cards that are in it. This is officially licensed Marvel cards. Camon does do officially licensed stuff work. They don't only do that, they also do very bootleg stuff like the SCP cards, but these are licensed. And they're honestly pretty good. I consider them basically comic book cards because they pretty much all have comic book artwork on them. But here's a rare. And then this is an SR. So you can see a Red Skull SR. Looking good. And these are just trading cards. So like Hero Battle is a TCG, so the back is hidden information. Whereas these are literally just trading cards, so there's no hidden information on them. And then we got an SSR. That is my first SSR ever to get from there. Looks great. I love the etching on it. So this gold is all etched into the card. It looks really cool. And that's Ant-Man. Ant-Man's an awesome character, right? Everyone likes silly little Ant-Man. And then some more rares here. Oh, another Ant-Man. That Black Panther is really good, but you get so many copies of these rares that you end up with a lot. Like, I think every card in here I already had. So that is a very good card. Like, really good looking card there. So yeah, so no complaints at all. That was good pulls to get started, actually. Not too bad to get started with. Why don't we grab a Western card then? So Upper Deck is the company that has the license for Marvel cards in the West. And they make all the Marvel sets. They put out these annual sets every year, or they try to. They've been behind. Everyone was kind of behind with COVID, so they fell far behind. So this is actually the 21-22 annual set, but it was released this year. So this is this year's set. It's for events that happened in the 21-22 comic book cycle. And that's kind of what these cards are. So they're comic book, cards based on events that happened that year in the comics. So this is one of the, I guess this was released on June 2nd, 2021, and it's Loki. So we got more Loki cards. I did want some Loki cards, so that's nice. And this is interesting. So this card here is called a canvas variant. And you can see the word variant right on the front there. But this is a canvas variant. So this particular character, Drax, has a regular card and then also has these canvas variant cards. And they all have this grid pattern in the background. So both of those would count as kind of like, hits, such as they are, for this set at least. So that's an insert. That's probably a bigger hit. That's actually could be worth $5 or $6 or something like that. I'd have to look it up to know. Yeah. Okay, and so then this is Loki. So this is their latest set, actually. This is the newest one. They put out these hobby boxes for every single movie and TV show that Marvel makes. Like, every single one has this. Even stuff like the Eternals, where you really probably don't want it. They put them out, and they'd end up getting sold for very cheap after a while, which is what I was hoping would happen with Loki here. Like those Eternals boxes, you can buy them now for $60, and they used to be like $160. So, so it's a great deal, but such as it is, that has not happened with Loki yet, which kind of makes sense. I mean, it's a more popular show, I would say, and so less people are willing to discount it. So there's one of the cards there. Loki in the time continuum or whatever. They're like, it's a very confusing show, but they're basically protecting the timeline. The silver image here is kind of showing the various branches of the timeline. And then these base cards here are just kind of telling the story. This is some sort of an insert. So there's going to be a lot of different kinds of inserts in these sets. So this is For All Time Always. That's the kind of mini set that is. And then here's something nice. So this is Tom Hiddleston as Loki. Of course, everybody likes Tom Hiddleston. Tom Hiddlesticks, as I like to call him. Tom Hiddleston is his name. And then we have, this will be a variant. So this is parallel, an orange parallel. So see, these are all silver. This one is orange. But the orange parallels aren't numbered. So this is not a numbered card. I was checking for that. That's a little too bad, but, getting a variant at all is awesome. And yeah, there's two options. This character is in Quantum Mania as well, and not as well loved there, but I think he did a really good job actually in the Loki television show. So now we got all those types of cards on the table. Let's take a look at this. So this is Hero Battle by Kayou, and it's another officially licensed product. So like I said, Upper Deck has the license in the West, but China is a completely different territory, completely different economic territory. None of your licensing agreements are even going to be recognized in China, right? You need to sign new ones. And if you want to do anything, right? And if you don't, you just get people stealing your stuff. So big companies go into China and sign new deals with what are called culture companies that are kind of allowed to do that. And they partner with a local company to actually produce the product. And so this is the culture company, and then Kayou is the producer for Marvel cards in China. So I don't need to sleep the rares. You can see they look great. Like these are actually like exceptionally good Marvel trading cards, although they don't have anything on the back because this is a TCG game. And I've translated the rules for it. If you ever want to try and play it, I have a video up where I go over the entire rule set for this game and explain all the rules and how it works and all that kind of stuff. So if you are interested in that type of playing this game ever, you could learn how. Although it's tough because you also need to translate all the rules on the cards, which I didn't do yet. I did some, but not all of them. And I kind of explain a little bit like how you can do it much faster. So if you want to play it and don't read Chinese, it is possible, just a little bit tricky the first few times you do it. But it's an interesting game, very strategically interesting because the game rules force you, when you attack, you can choose a character to sort of help you with your attack. But if you do that, well, you have to do that. And when you choose that character, it's going to switch with your attacker if they survive. And so there's like a risk, right? If you use a weaker character with a strong power to help you out, that character is going to end up on the board and be vulnerable for attack. And so you're always making these strategic decisions as to whether you want your weaker characters that might be able to help you more on the board, or if you want them held back in reserve so that you can use their powers when you need them. So yeah, like I said, it's kind of an interesting game. Here's another one of those canvas variants, this time Rocket Raccoon. That's nice. We got a lot of Guardians stuff in 2021, I guess. But yeah, there's a Rocket and a Drax canvas variant, and there's Ultimating, and ooh, Doctor Strange, nice. I love Doctor Strange cards, so getting one is always cool, even though that's just a base card. I say just, but it really is just a base card. And let's see what we got here. And this set has all sorts of crazy stuff. Like there's autographs, there's film cells, there's I think like prop relics, all kinds of things like that can be in these packs. Although, as always, being blaster packs, they aren't going to, they're not going to have as much of that as the hobby packs would. It'll be a lot rarer to pull, like a big auto or something from a hobby. It's going to be tough. Or from a blaster is going to be tough. And that's just because the blaster packs literally have different odds than the hobby packs do. Like they won't have the same odds, and they have different distribution rates. It was a really pretty movie. If you haven't actually watched it, I highly recommend. Sorry, not a movie, a TV show. It's kind of short, and I think the second one is out now too. So if you do watch it, you'll be able to watch the second one as well. I haven't seen it yet. We have not re-upped Disney yet. The streaming stuff's getting kind of weird. It's like all over the place. Like I think Hulu and Disney are buying each other or somehow merging again, and I don't understand. It's gonna be weird. What another hero battle? So these are both 5 UN Hero Battle packs. This is the latest 5 UN set, and this is MW02, so this is older. 5 is new and 2 is old. You know, they're like years, right? So year 1, year 2, year 3. That TCG has been running for a long time and is actually quite a popular TCG in China. There are stores, Kayou stores in malls that sell those and have tables where you can play it. Like every mall in China, you can just walk in and play that game. Look at that thing. That is kind of amazing to look at. So that's a UR. That's a very rare card. So UR is quite rare in the Hero Battle world. And as you can see, they look phenomenal. I'm going to need some more sleeves, sorry. We're going through sleeves very quickly today because we're doing a lot of box rips. I don't want to talk about all the ones I'm going to do yet. Let's see, I mean, I'm probably going to do 3 more videos tonight, and then maybe do like 1 tomorrow, if any, because I'll have done all the videos I need to for the week by then. But I'll be gone all this week. Like, I'll be up north, in Northern California, so I won't be able to do a lot of updating of the website or anything while I'm up there. So I gotta kind of schedule everything to post tomorrow, because I won't be able to do it otherwise. Some more rares. Got a vision. Cool. And then how about, let's go down to 3 of those, 3 of those. How about another one of these? These are hobby packs. I can't tell from the outside, but they are. So better chances of getting autos and things in here. And you can, like, there are sketch cards and autos in this set. I've never pulled one. I feel like they're very hard to pull, but theoretically it's possible. There's a Steve Rogers. Oh, I got another Splashticular. Wow, okay. Those are rare too. This Steve Rogers not so rare, but that Splashticular is. That's my second one. I think there are 1 in 30. 1 in 30 rarity level. And they are obviously lenticular cards, Splashticular, right? But they have a lot of frames of animation, as you can see. They do a great job, I think, of giving you a real illusion of depth and having the 2 logos sort of float above everything else. So yeah, I've thought these cards are very well done, actually. And can be worth quite a bit of money, too. So I'll look that one up here in a second. I think the other one I had was worth $30. I'll go check this out. So I'll go do a comp on this and be right back. So unfortunately, I guess the prices have gone down, or maybe this one's just not worth as much. But that card seems to only be worth about $6 or so. Not horrible, right? I mean, that's still pretty good, but it's not. It's not $30, right? But still, that's fine. I don't mind. And they look great. As a 3D card, I think they look really good. So they did a good job of making that 3D effect. I did a whole video too on how you'd make those kinds of cards. So if you're ever curious about how to design and print a 3D card like that, just search my channel for lenticular, and I have published a video where I explained exactly how you would do it. The only thing I didn't show you is sort of where to buy those lenses, but search on Amazon. Any website will have them. AliExpress has tons. Not joking. Like AliExpress sells a lot of sort of industrial materials like that. So a lot of times things that you think are special, like cracked ice foil, like you see on these and stuff, is really just a commodity thing. You can just go buy it. Like I have a bunch here. It's Owen Wilson's character is named Mobius. Someone bombed the sacred timeline. It's funny, the timeline place had like this 1950s tech look to it. Go another Marvel Annual. So this time we've got 2 regulars here. And then a Humble Beginnings Wolverine. Another Splashticular. Jeez. Alright, well, that's very lucky. I now have 3 of those. Okay, so there's an X-Men one. Wow, that's actually a very good 3D effect again. A lot of frames, like maybe 12 frames across there. It's pretty packed. Those are supposed to be rare too, so like getting 2 like that, honestly, pretty crazy, I would say. Oh, we pull another hero battle. I want a CR. I have never pulled a CR rarity, so UR is pretty rare, right? Above that is MR. And then above that is CR. And CRs are the top tier cards in the entire set. But I've never pulled one, like I said. I'm not too confident I'll get one now, but you know, there's always a chance. Oh, we got an SSR at least. And an SR of Hawkeye. Wonderful. So that is an SSR of Hela. Nice. So it's not a Loki card, but it's Loki adjacent. I'll take it. Right, because Hela was one of the, well, I mean, that's Loki's mom, sort of? Kind of? I don't know if that's actually true. At least it was acted like their mom, kind of. But then also tried to kill them. Anyway, she's Hela. More Loki cards. I'm gonna kill Alioth. I'm sleeving all of these because I only have the one blaster, and I'm, you know, unless I get a hobby box at some point, I'm probably not going to buy more of them. So this will be, you know, these cards are going to be the entirety of what we have here in the archives. I feel like this one is a dupe. I can't remember. I'll go look later. And then another orange. So orange must be the blaster parallel, if I had to guess, because it seems like the default that I get, because I haven't gotten anything other than orange yet. And that's how Western cards do rarity, is they will print their base with some color, and then they'll print, you know, different color levels, and each one will be more and more rare. And then finally, you know, there'll be like gold or black or something at the top, and that'll be like 1 of 1 rarity, right? And that's how Western sets build up rarity levels. So very different than Asian style sets. Asian style sets use rarity levels like UR, SR, SSR to do the same kind of a thing. Here we go again. This is Marvel Annual. This is our last pack of that for tonight. That's okay. So there's Scarlet Spider. Cool. So this is an insert, not a parallel. Well, there could be a parallel of an insert. It's not. It's not numbered. Another one of those canvas variants. And then Thor and Lady Sif. More Loki adjacent, I would say. We'll save that Loki pack for last. Let's do one more hero battle. Ooh, it's It's a nice SR Spider-Man there. We're in a nice SR Spider-Man. Beautiful. The 21.99 Spider-Man still. Peter Quill, Spider, and yeah, perfect. It's a great mix here on the table. I'm trying to like think what is my favorite card so far, but it's probably this UR, and maybe this Loki. This, I mean, that's a good looking card. Yeah, if it was autographed, it'd be even better. But I'll take it. I mean, that's pretty nice. Maybe what I'll do is stick that in my wallet, and if I ever meet Tom Hiddleston, I'll have him autograph that for me. It would get so bad. It would be like so bent after a couple days of walking around with me. That card would be in tiny little pieces if I had to guess. Oh, here's a some kind of special insert set, maybe. We got another orange parallel. That's definitely the blaster parallel, I would say. And there we go. Well, all right. Well, I enjoyed all this. This has been a lot of fun. Saw a lot of cool cards, a lot of great variety, and I got some cool new hero battle cards that I love. And I'll definitely be holding on to that particular Loki card. That one I really like. And then to get 2 Splashticulars again. Such luck we had today. How awesome. Let's go see if we can carry that luck forward into the next video. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.